say, listen, it's the coolest ever, ugly turd. I was gonna say that, but I just calmed down, bro, and you know, and like, you know.
So the Streamer Awards was 2 days ago at this point, and we are still witnessing cataclysmic level crash outs from some of the largest streamers. Unfortunately, that includes people like Rakai, that includes people like TyLil, people that are these large streamers protected essentially by Cenat and all of these other doofuses in his community, and they are continuing to just destroy their reputation, and more things are starting to come out that make them look like absolutely horrible people. As if we needed any more evidence that these kinds of people that Twitch chooses to platform are not good at all. For example, there's a viral clip going around about this guy named TheStockGuy who apparently overheard TyLil making some very inappropriate, disgusting comments alongside another streamer named Dezz. But first, I want to talk about what happened with Rakai and his comments towards QT Cinderella. The only reason she asked that question is because he got banned for stealing flowers and giving it to some random woman. Now, what he tries to do is claim that, actually, my assistant told her not to buy them because we stole them and it was all for content, blah, blah, blah. But you still got banned for it, bro.
See why she even said that, because whole time, now I get it. Like, she said it because, you know, I got banned for giving that girl flowers, but she didn't really understand is that whole time I had my assistant tell the lady that she never bought it, she put it back, but that wasn't on camera, so nah, rush you.
It's a joke. Laugh about it. Take the L. You don't have to be a doofus. You don't have to put out this extremely inappropriate and disgusting video cussing this girl out, making references to sucking on things and doing all type of nasty things just because you're butthurt about the fact that you can't take a joke and you got banned. All you have to do is take the L. That's truly one of the best things you can do in a situation like this. But no, Rakai would then end up going on more tirades about this one interaction.
At all. The war was the war show was actually crazy. I feel like the production was ass. I'm gonna buck, and this is not because I lost. I know I lost. I know I'm ugly, but I know I'm short. But I'm gonna keep it buck. The production was ass. And you see the regular, I'm gonna keep it buck. For even playing with me. They literally invited me just to like, basically like, okay, like, bring up my band, okay, bro, bring up the shit. Like, why would you even fucking invite me if you gonna do that shit? Right or wrong? You feel me?
Now, Rakai, if that was truly the case, that the only reason they invited you was to make fun of you being banned, I'm sure they would have also invited someone like Nina Lynn, who literally went viral again for shoplifting and having her own compilation of stealing at Target. Rakai, you were invited because you're one of Cenat's minions. You should be grateful that you have an online career. You should be grateful that you're making millions of dollars by being an insufferable little teenager on the internet and choosing to crash out and be disrespectful towards the people who host these events and actually give you a platform to be annoying on. Now, I think one of the worst crash outs in this entire situation, something that honestly is not funny, it's not humorous, it's not laughable in any way, shape, or form, is when TyLil ended up saying some extremely disgusting things, at least according to this leak that's going around. Now, this streamer by the name of TheStockGuy apparently was using the restroom when a certain streamer went into the restroom and started talking extremely disgusting about what they would do to FanFan following some jokes that she made.
True story. I don't know if I should tell you this or not. So I'm in the middle, right? And I see them down there and I hear the guy take the mic about, if you're going to tell a joke, at least make it funny. I didn't even get the joke or whatever. And then we went to an intermission. I go down, you know, I go down to the bathroom. As I walk in the bathroom, I hear somebody come in and go, yo, that bitch. Man, that bitch, I'll toss that. Well, I'll fucking knock her fucking teeth out. How's she gonna suck with no teeth? Man, that bitch, who the she thinks she... And I was like, oh my God. And then he started saying some shit about, I don't want to repeat it, about some things that are assault-wise that he's gonna do. And I'm thinking to myself, dude, this guy really fucking... I thought it was a bit. And this dude's in the bathroom talking about he's gonna straight up fucking beat the shit out of her and do some horrible things to her. And I was coming out of the bathroom and I was like, yo man, are you okay? Like, you good? And he looked at me like this, and his friend goes, oh man, he's just from New York. And then they both left. And I was like normally it's none of my business and I don't get involved in it. But I'm thinking to myself, do I need to talk to somebody? Like, is this dude like just doing that? And then I realized we're also at a Streamer Awards and his boys are around. So I'm like, I gotta keep an eye on this shit. Like, he'll probably cool down through the night, but this dude really lost his shit. I thought it was a bit, but then in the bathroom, this dude's straight up talking about how he wants to fucking beat her up, like break her fucking teeth in, and then like, you know, obviously saying some shit, like talking about beating the shit, like actually physically beating her, and then moved on to like actual SA shit with her. And I'm like, dude, this dude is like taking this shit too far. So like, I was like, I'm gonna keep an eye on this dude. If he like doesn't cool down, I'm gonna have to go talk to somebody, because like that's just. Like, I get that you're talking in front of your boys, but you can't say that shit. You can't say that shit. You know what I mean?
If you don't remember, she was the one who said to Cenat that, hey, it was nice to see you in that 50 Cent movie, obviously referencing that new P. Diddy documentary that was made. And despite the joke, you know, being a little inappropriate, being a bit misjudged and misguided, I truly think that what she meant was they just kind of look alike. Obviously, you don't want to be compared to P. Diddy, but I do feel like nobody should have their life threatened or these kind of comments made about them over a joke that just didn't land or just didn't have the right delivery from someone that you're not exactly close with. Now, TyLil did eventually see this clip and he decided to give his thoughts. He claimed that him and this other guy, Dezz, never even went to the restroom together.
He was not talking about me. Move on, because I ain't gonna lie. First of all, me and Dezz was never even in. I went to the bathroom one time, and me and Dezz was never even in the bathroom with each other. So y'all saying two names that it's no correlation, because me and him was in the bathroom with each other, and I didn't even speak about that situation. And I went to the bathroom before that even happened, literally. So I'm not even gonna shine any lighter.
Which quickly got debunked by the internet, including by XQC.
Ray. So this is the thing. Here's the thing, yeah? No? He's missing the white collar in his seat.
It's no correlation, because me and him was in the bathroom with each other, and I didn't even speak about that situation. And I went to the bathroom before that even happened.
You have been debunked in live motion, and you feel bad about it. And I know you're sitting and stunning live on air. I could fucking never.
Now, I guess to kind of translate what XQC just said, this guy Sodium made it a lot easier. 3856 in Cutie's YouTube VOD, TheStockGuy said he went to the bathroom right after TyLil took the microphone. TyLil said he went to the bathroom before the incident. Screenshot is right between the band performance and commercial after he grabbed the mic. Neither Ty or Dezz are in their seats. And as you can see, yeah, these two seats right here are empty. And as you just saw XQC showed, those two seats are where TyLil and Dezz were sitting. This is Dezz. He's another content creator who happens to be friends with these people. He's in this little community. And then there's also this clip going around of him also making some inappropriate comments, and some would even say threats after the jokes.
A nigga play with my man Cenat, I'm gonna play with they fucking life.
Now, after hearing comments like that, after hearing the stock guy's thoughts and what he heard, would it surprise me if that happened? Honestly, not really. It's extremely elaborate. It seems like something that would be extremely difficult for someone to just make up, especially someone like this, the stock guy. I don't really hear anything about this guy. I don't know who he is. I don't know why he would be involving himself in drama. And I think it all just makes sense, especially considering the way that we saw TyLil interact, basically have his own Will Smith moment, right? Basically taking the microphone and freaking out about it. Would it surprise me if privately he went to the bathroom and crashed out with his buddy? And that's where I'm going to wrap up the video, ladies and gentlemen. It has been an interesting event. The streamer awards have seemed to generated more drama than it did as an event just to celebrate some of the top streamers of the year. Now again, a lot of this stuff is hearsay, of course, unless there's actual clips to back it up, but I do want to know what you guys think down below. Do you guys think that, you know, this conversation being private, or the fact that, you know, it might not even be real, right? That's what discussion's for. That's what commentary is for. I want to know your guys' thoughts on all of it. As always, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, share. Peace out.